Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and either are any of these blokes. This is Jumphoner from 1AR clan, the best clan in the universe, running around in the Progetto 46, kicking us off in today's Tier 8 Premium Tank Extravaganza. That's right, 4 Ace Tanker replays in one video. You wouldn't believe it, you wouldn't read about it. Anyway, here we go. Jump on a top tier in this game on Ravvi. In the Progetto 46. The Progetto 46. I remember when it first came, I had a lot of trouble explaining the gun mechanics of an auto reloader. Hopefully most people knows what it's like now. It's an auto reloader. Put quite simply is it's got a 3-shell clip. However, a 3-round clip I should say. However, once you fired your first round, the next one starts loading, and each one takes a different amount of time. So if you only shoot one out of the Italian gun, then that first round loads quicker than if you had it fired two, and so on. It's the opposite to the IS3, which is IS3A, I should say, which is confuses a few people. But anyway, Jumphoner from 1AR clan in the Progetto 46. He's already got 536 hit points of damage, and he's just having a look into the side of the 45 TP. This is his first shot. Second shot goes through, pulls back as his gun reloads. It is a 90mm gun, 240 alpha damage, 212 penetration with standard rounds, which is what he's got rocking and rolling now. Premium will give 259 penetration. And one reason the Progetto 46 is so popular is it's very, very popular in front lines. Other than being a good credit maker, it's quick. It gets around the map pretty quickly, and that gun burst ability is pretty handy indeed. Jumphoner, I've just noticed at the start of this game, he's always leaving one round in the clip, because if you unload all three, then that first, when the barrel's empty, the first one to be reloaded does take the longest amount of time. So if you always leave one in there, you don't lose that damage per minute ability so badly. Anyway, hopefully that makes sense. One zips the score. The 45 TP that Jump was shooting earlier has been taken out of this game. Puts one into the AMX AC48. You can see in this part of El Haluf, this is where all the business is happening. You can see the tanks directly in front of Jump, and look at the mini-map. There's no enemy tanks have been spotted anywhere but here, other than the T44-100, which has just been spotted right now in the south. 3-zip is the score. 3 tanks have been killed. The Challenger, the Saint Emile, and the 45 TP. 2 of those were in a platoon. Jumps up here now. He's got a full clip ready to rock. 1784 damage done so far. He's still got 1,243 hit points. So he's only been damaged by one shot, and so now he wants nice, straight into the side of the head. Picks up his first kill, getting rid of the T44-100. That's a Tier 7 Czech as the Bautista medium tank. Jump's team cops its first casualty, losing the ISM, getting killed by the Louis, and that's up here in this corner where it's all happening. 5-1 the score. Now you can see his mission starting to go. He's on a mission to do 6,000 damage. I'm not sure if he's going to get 6,000 damage, but he's certainly going to try anyway. Shoots the Tiger. The first shot, I don't think the first shot went through. The third one did though, and then he starts pulling forward to avoid the chance of getting shot as he waits for that Italian auto reloading gun to reload. 2,476 damage done. 5-1's the score. You can see that first one did take a while to get back in the clip. Still 3 seconds before he's got another one. Now he's got 2 ready to rock and roll. Tries to track the AMX. I don't think he quite did. Puts one into the Tiger instead and pulls back again. This is what I mean. If you keep that gun empty, then it's going to take a very long time between each round. So he's just sitting there looking around, spots the Tiger 1 over there. Back there sniping like an absolute ripper. Decides to put one into him for good measure. I think he might have thought that he had 2 then, but it didn't quite load. Unfortunately, when you shoot it just before it loads, it still takes a hell of a long time for the auto reloading gun to come back. Shoots the Lynx again just before the gun reloads. Lynx pulls back knowing that this is an auto reloading gun with 3 rounds ready to rock and roll. Jump pulling back again. Waiting, only going to shoot now if the Lynx pushes him, I think. Waiting to get that clip potential back. No, he doesn't. Shoots him again. His tracks eat the shot from the Lynx. Loses 192 hit points. AMX behind him. Shoots him. He rams the Lynx, but he damages his engine in the meantime. And now without a repair kit for another 75 seconds, he's going to be driving a little bit slower, which will probably give him a chance to get loaded. He did lose some hit points there, down to 555 hit points. The artillery got him. The AMX M449 got him, as well as that Link. So he's just going to drive up slowly behind this AMX. He wants the whole clip to be ready to rock and roll. Centurion 5-1 just been spotted in the south. Will he have shots? Will he have shots on the Centurion 5-1? He might if he turns around. Let's see if he does. He's only got 2 standard rounds remaining, and then so he's going to put both of those into the AMX, and he'll be thinking, how come that was only 2? Because he's out of standard rounds, and it won't load premium ammunition on top of standard ammunition. So he pulls back again, and wow, artillery again. Artillery shoots him, stuns his crew, and he still can't fix that. Broken engine for another 23 seconds. His crew is stunned, and that's going to slow his reload time down again. 13-3. The score, just 2 tanks left. It's the T-25 AT, as well as the Centurion 5-1. Looking for a shot on the T-25. You can see his gun sticking out from that building, but I'm not sure. So he's going to poke out a bit more. No, there's nothing on the Centurion. Plenty of people going for the T-25. He shoots him and kills him, picks up his 4th kill, and that's going to wind that game up 15-4. Let's have a look at the result before we move on to our second replay in this Tier 8 premium tank extravaganza. That was my old mate Jump on up from 1AR Clan. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge and a guide for surviving and winning the game, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. Bruiser Medal for doing some internal, modular and crew member damage. Duelist for killing 2 tanks that damaged his. Fighter for the 4 or 5 kills. Fire for effect. 2 bonds. He got the Confederate Medal for shooting more enemy tanks than anybody else did. And of course the high caliber for getting the top score. 4,722 hit points of damage, 4 kills, 1,524 base experience. He fired 22 shots, 21 hit, 19 penned. Nothing wrong with that accuracy, and he even got nearly 1,500 assisted damage in that 6-minute game. Plenty of coin too, 61,500 credits after tax with a premium account. Nearly 82. Did I say 60? I meant 81,000. Nearly 82,000 with a premium account. Not too bad at all. Let's jump on up. The legend of 1AR. And a hell of a nice bloke as well. Let's run into the second road play. This is another Tier 8 premium tank. This is the auto-loading Skoda T-27, which I had the pleasure of trying out not too long ago. This is Huntsman. Huntsman from RØDE Clan. I think he featured in an extravaganza not too long ago down at Tier 5. Now he's up playing with the big boys at Tier 8 in the Skoda T-27. Now, when I tested the Skoda T-27, I'm not sure if I ended up picking it up or not. I'm going to check my garage. I'm not sure if it's still there. But anyway, the Skoda T-27 is a Tier 8 premium auto-loading Czechoslovakian medium tank. Think about that before you pronounce it, Stewie. It's a 3-shot auto-loader with 88mm gun, 240 alpha, 220 penetration with standard, 242 with premium ammunition in this tank. He's on Fisherman's Bait, and he's just playing around looking for guys to shoot. He's already put some damage into the TS5, and now he's looking towards the Comet. Did he get 2 into that? I think he got 2 out of 3 into the Comet. Now, one thing I noticed about this tank, you can see that Huntsman from the RØDE Clan, he's got the food running, the Butchie, I don't know how it's pronounced. Anyway, that's going to help his reload time. It's going to help his reload time, it's going to help his aiming, it's going to help his vision, all that kind of stuff. I find it particularly, I say this a lot, but I find it particularly useful in auto-loaders and auto-reloaders. We saw Jump at it in the Progetto 46 as well, in that game in El Halouf, and now Huntsman looking for vision on the enemy team. Bit of map pinging going on. Got plenty of heavy tanks over here in the east, and Huntsman being nice and patient, waiting for these heavy tanks to get into position to shoot whatever he might spot looking around this corner. He's looking over there, possibly looking for that TS5 or the enemy heavy tanks, which haven't been lit yet. There's a KV4, an ISM, and a Carnarvon. 3 top-tier heavy tanks. There's also a Black Prince and an IS down at Tier 7. There's the Black Prince. This might be a bit of a damage farm. Gets 2 shots into him and goes for a third. Gets the third, and that looks like he's on some kind of mission. He's on a mission to do 2,000 hit points of damage to heavy tanks and kill 2 of them. Well, there's plenty of heavy tanks in this game. Let's see if he can get this mission in this battle. What's his one for the Chimera? To do 2,000 to do 2,000 damage from 300 metres or more. He might get both of these missions at the same time. Let's see how he goes. I'm not too sure. I often don't check these missions unless somebody points it out. There's one into the ISM, two into the ISM. This is going to, yes, he gets the third shot, and that's 1,200. Make that 1,428 hit points out of the 2,000 that he needs to do into the heavy tanks. The medium tank number 9 for the Object 260, which is the mission, is on there. How's the Coalition one there? Still on 1,200. That wasn't from quite far enough, but you never know. 2-1s to score, plenty of time left in this game on Fisherman's Bay. 2,432 hit points of damage done, 386 assisted damage. It looks towards the Hotchkiss. Auto aims on the Tier 7 French wheel light tank. Gets spotted, so he pulls back behind this building. He doesn't want the enemy SU-14-1 to shoot him, but he also wants to be able to maybe try to do some damage to those heavy tanks over there in the east. I might also help him for his Chimera mission to shoot from more than 300 metres away, because they are a fair way away, those heavy tanks. The Carnarvon, the IS, these are an IS-5. No, it's a TS-5. KV-4, and of course the Black Prince and the IS. All are spotted over there on the eastern flank. It looks like something pretty big just hit the P43 TER. It looks like he was trying to auto aim that light tank there. Well, we'll see how he goes here. Get some more spotting. The EBR gets taken out by the artillery, and he pulls back for the reload yet again. 17 standard rounds remain, 21 premium. He's also got a few AT rounds. He'll use them. And now he's the last remaining tank in this central sector. 5-2. They're winning by 3 tanks, but nobody really wanting to advance down here in the southwestern part of the map. And at the moment, Huntsman from Daddy Clan is about the furthest forward tank on this part anyway. Get some more damage into the IS. It was only one shot. The second shot, I think, either bounced or missed. That brings it up to nearly 1,700 hit points of damage out of the 2,000 required for the damage into the heavy tanks. He still needs to kill 2 heavies though, and he's still on 1,200 for that other mission. There's only 2 heavy tanks remaining, so he might not be able to get this mission unless he YOLOs in and starts to kill him. But of course, he's still got that sniping mission for the Chimera as well. B44 Pantera there on full health. That might be what he might consider hoping that somebody can get rid of. So nobody else is going to. So he's going to say, well, I'll do this. Puts 3 rounds into the Italian Tier 8. Auto reloading again. Medium take takes him down to 659 hit points. Gets spotted, and the 45 TP gets taken out by the TS5. 6-6 is the score. 7-6 the score now as the Carnarvon Action X gets taken out of the game, taking away the opportunity to get this mission for the 260. So we'll switch it over to the sniping mission. See if he gets that one. 7-6 now is the score. The Pantera is right next to him. Luckily, he's on full health. He wants to get some. What's going on in the east? Tiger 1 seems to be stuck. Maybe he's stuck, or maybe he's just a bit nervous about the TS5. That T25-2 on the enemy team was last spotted back at the base, spotted by the Huntsman. He decides now's the time to go. Puts 2 into the Pantera. Third one gets the kill, and that brings the score back to 9-6. But more importantly, it removes the enemy's vision from the central part of this map by killing that Italian top-tier auto-reloading medium tank. Tiger kills the TS5 in the east, and Huntsman wants to be able to hopefully snipe out that T25-2 who was shooting at him. If you can get some damage into him by more than 300 metres, he'll get this one. He only needs to get one more kill to get it with honours, and he only needs 800 or 764 hit points of damage from more than 300 metres away. Let's see if he can do it. A bit of a couple of expletives in towards the Tiger 1, who really didn't want to move forward from the guy who got killed in the Oni. There's the he'll be looking at that saying, yes, baby. The first shot misses, second shot doesn't miss. Does he get a kill? Gets the kill, so he's got his 2 kills that he needs for this mission, but he still needs another 440 hit points of damage from more than 300 metres away. Let's see if he can do it. There's 4 tanks remaining. Looks like he might be going on an arty run now. He might be looking for the artillery, the SU-14-1. Although I wouldn't be surprised if the defender tripped over him, but if he's not there, he'll possibly be up at the A1 corner. 11-7, 11-8 the score now. Scorpion G gets taken out, gets killed by the 416. He fires once towards the arty, fires it the second time. The second time it gets taken out, shoots his last bullet because he's only got 3 standard rounds remaining, and that's a full clip for the Skoda T-27. 13-8 the score now. He still wants to get another 440 if he can from a distance of more than 400 metres. We know the SU-142 is going to be up here. He's going to trip over him, and I don't think the Object 416 is going to be more than 300 metres away for this mission for the Chimera. But he doesn't care. He'll just say, I'll just take some more damage if that's okay. Shoots him once, shoots him twice, shoots him 3 times, sends him back to the garage, and that's 14-9. Really gets some shots into the 416. He's reloading. Look, there's enough hit points left on there. Looks like they've just done a bit of a ram, but you know what it's like at the end when there's only one enemy tank. Everybody's just going to YOLO for him. Go straight for it, which is a good thing. You want to win the game. He's auto-aimed on him. Wait. Cut, boom. There's the 4th kill, 15-10, and he says, no problems, Stewie. No problems whatsoever. I'll get that result to you very, very quickly, and there it is. Huntsman, he sent me some good replays of late, and they all look absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, we can't do them all, but we'll do what we can, right? Let's have a look before we move on to game number 3. That was the Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, a spotter medal for doing over 1,000 assisted damage, Bruiser for doing some enemy vehicle module and crew member damage. It's always a tongue twister, that one. Fighter medal, 5 for effects, some bonds for the Confederate and the high caliber. Tops the score with 5,785 hit points of damage. 4 kills, 1,600 experience exactly. That's the base score. Without the daily double or the premium account multiplier. I know I say that a bit. 31 shots fired, 25 hit. They all penetrated. 1,800 from a sniping distance, 1,068 assisted damage, and with a personal reserve and possibly a clan booster, he got 202,158 credits. That's after tax with a premium account in that game that went for just under 9 minutes. Well done, Huntsman. Well done indeed, and thanks for keeping on bringing us those replays. Thanks for rocking the replays. This is the JP General, Jagdpanzer General. What a legend. This guy's been around for a while. He's in the T-103. This time he's not top tier. This time it's a tier 10 game. Of course, this is another relatively new premium tank. It's the Russian tank destroyer. I think it's the only Russian tank destroyer in the game that has a turret? I don't know. I think it might be. I think that's the kind of thing I would sort of look up before I start recording. Anyway, I think it is. The T-110. It looks like a heavy tank destroyer. That's probably what you would call it. And it looks like, I got the opportunity to test this tank. Not test it, I had it as a rental to try and get some good gameplay and maybe some videos out of it as a community contributor. And I always thought that the turret looked like it doesn't quite fit. It doesn't quite fit on the hull. Look at that. It's like it overhangs a little bit. But look, I'm sure there's probably a very, very good reason for it, and somebody will let us know. They've lost one tank though. They've lost the T-49. And Jagdpanzer General just put his second shot out in this game, right into the Object 430. He's got this is one of those unusual tanks that has armor piercing rounds for standard and premium. Standard is 440 alpha damage, 258 penetration. Premium is 307. Now he's not carrying any premium rounds. Clearly going for the credits. And of course, there's an HE option as well, which has got a couple there up his sleeve. Doesn't quite aim at the Object 430, but and as a result misses him. But he also loses some hit points himself, down to 600. Finds the Leopard, shoots the Leopard for 377 damage. All of a sudden, 1,772 hit points of damage has been done. The Leopard looks like he's trying to bully Jagdpanzer. Jagdpanzer General doesn't quite aim again, and it goes over the top of the tier 10 German medium tank. German tank? That's an Aussie tank. The Leopard, surely. I was lucky enough to have a ride in one of those Leopards not too long ago at Oz Armour Fest up in sunny Cairns. Something I highly recommend everybody does. More videos of that coming another day. In fact, that'll be my next project after this one. 2-1's a score, 3-2's a score now, I should say. Still plenty of tanks up here. Jagdpanzer General. He's been around for a while. Very good artist too, unless I'm thinking of the wrong person. I know it's it. 1,967 hit points of damage done so far. Looking up here, who says a tank destroyer needs to be at the back? At the moment, he's the most forward tank in the game, apart from that Defender, who's also bottom tier in this game. It's a tier 10 game. There's 4 tier 10 tanks left on the enemy team. The same amount of tier 10 tanks that they started with. The Leopard 1, the Object 140, the FB215B 183, that's the Death Star, and of course the T-92 HMC tier 10 American artillery piece. On Jagdpanzer General's team, they've also got their 4 tier 10s, the Object 261 artillery piece, the FB4005, the Object 140, and the Centurion Action X. 3-2 the score now. Just kicking back here, biding his time. He's decided, no, I don't want to go too far forward. There's the Object 140 over there with the T49 on top of the hill. Maybe a cheeky sniper shot into one of those tanks. Looking towards the T49. If this lands, this would be a miracle if it lands. It does! I didn't think it was going to go through. He's laughing himself. We can see where that penetrating shot from the Object 430, or was it the Leopard? He's having a look at that just above his gun. 5-2. We don't know how much damage he did into the T49, but we do know that he killed him. That's the score, 5-2. 11 minutes left on the clock. He's got the binos and the camo net firing up, trying to spot these guys. This is a nice shot into the back of the Object 140 for 411 hit points. Is that a mission? Oh, here it is. He wants to do 8. Oh, he's not going to do 8,000 damage. Not in this game. What about the other one? No, he's not. Let's forget about the missions for now. Gets a little bit more assisted damage into the Object 140. 5-2 is the score. This is Jagdpanzer General in the T-103, the turreted Russian tank destroyer, the new Tier 8 premium that came out a couple of months ago now, surely. 5-2 the score. The T44 is running away, which is, look, I would as well if I was in his situation on 168 hit points. Jagdpanzer General loving this position, just saying, well, I'm just going to take my time here. Object 140 puts off a shot. So does the JPG, the Jagdpanzer General. Gets his third kill. That brings his damage up to over 3,000 hit points. Of course, not counting the blind shot that he put into. It wasn't really it was an educated blind shot into the T49. There's the Death Star. There goes the Death Star. A camouflage like that deserves to be killed. I've got the same one. I got it from a Christmas box a couple of years ago now. 8-3 the score now. The enemy tanks are dropping like flies. Jagdpanzer General on 4 kills in the T-103, the turreted premium Russian tank destroyer. Looking for the back of the Panther. Surely that went through. Gets spotted again. Luckily, artillery not really interested in shooting Jagdpanzer General by the looks of it. T-92, the GW Tiger, they could certainly take him in. What did I just say? there's the GW Tiger. Loses his gunner. Fixes something. Fixes his gunner and unstuns his crew. Quick tap of the 4 key. You can see he's also got 2 repair kits here. He's got a small and a large repair kit. I only just noticed that, rather than running food or a fire extinguisher. But I guess maybe he thinks that in a tank destroyer, if you're right at the front, you shouldn't be getting set on fire. Oh, I don't know where that shot went, but he got taken out anyway. Killed by the Chief Muppet. That's a good in-game name. Guessing you'd think maybe TDs don't need fire extinguishers because he might be at the back, but he hasn't been at the back. He's been right at the front in this game, so unsure. I'm sure he's got a good. I have seen it before. It's something you don't see very often. Now, unfortunately, Jagdpanzer General just got taken out by the artillery piece. That GW Tiger. As soon as we said it, a prophecy came through. Then all of a sudden, bang, bang, bang. The last 3 enemy tanks die, and it's a win. 15-5, 3,500 damage done, 742 assisted. That's what it says in game. Let's have a look at the result and see if that rings true. In game, it said 3,500. Let's see what it says on the battle result. Of course, the battle result will be more accurate. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for Jagdpanzer General. JPG, what a legend, in the T-103. Casual gameplay without special ammo. That's what he writes in there. And he's also got this one as his entrance to the Tank Festival. Bruiser medal for doing some module damage. Fighter, 5 for effect. He got 6 bonds for that game. He also got a Halonen's medal. There's one you don't see every day. For killing 2 tanks in a tank destroyer in one battle that are at least 2 tiers higher than your tank. And the high caliber for doing the best. 1,426 base experience. 4 kills. 4,730 hit points of damage. Not too bad, Jagdpanzer. Not bad at all. Getting the top score and the top damage for in a tier 8 tank in a tier 10 battle. And it wasn't just 1 or 2 tier 10s. There was 4 tier 10s in that game. 15 shots fired, 12 hit. They all penned. Some of it sniped, but who cares? How'd he go with the credits? Made nearly 60,000 credits. That's with a standard account in a game that went for about 6 minutes. Not too bad at all, Jagdpanzer General. Thank you very much for that replay, and all the best for the Tank Festival competition. I hope you win something. I hope you do. I really do. Let's move on to our final replay now. Our final game. This is my old mate Ravvi. Ravvi from what University Clan in the T44-100. This is an older premium tank. We saw the 103. We saw the Skoda T-27. We also saw the Progetto M35 Mod 46. All relatively new premium tanks. Ravvi running around with his platoon mates, his clan mates, platooning with his clan. You know what I mean. With Jet W 1999 in the VK100-01P and Stegs in the Super Pershing T-26 E4. Anyway, Ravvi's in the T44-100. This is a tank that plenty of people enjoy. Plenty of people enjoy this tank. It's been around for a long, long time. I don't know. Is it still as good as it used to be? I'm not sure. It puts one into the T71 D8 and pulls back and nearly shoots the STA1 in the side. Now, it's a tier 8 game. There's some half tier 8s and half tier 7s by the looks of it. He's got the AP loaded. It's a 100mm gun. That's what I'm guessing. That's where the 100 comes from, out of the name, the T44-100. 250 alpha damage, 190 penetration with standard, 247 with premium ammunition, and he's got the food running. So I'm not sure. Is he working on marks or is he just being danked? No marks on the gun barrel yet, but it wouldn't be a bad tank to try to free mark him. Maybe that's what he's seeking. It's a good looking. It certainly is a good looking tank. The STA1 is not interested in Ravvi at all, and Ravvi's just making the most of this, keeping this tank tracked, and also picking up. What was that? Not far off 1,000 hit points of damage out of that STA1. Not too bad at all. Of course, that food's going to help his aim time, his reload time, his vision. It's also going to help. Rate of fire, all that kind of stuff. I don't know what I was going to say. Anyway, the DPM, that's another big one. T44-100, Ravvi on cliff with his platoon mates and clan mates, Jet and Stegs from What University Clan. A bit about What University Clan. Check them out. There's going to be links down below to all the stuff that they do. They do some wonderful work with clan mates and visitors alike. I try to visit it whenever I can. Being a shift worker can make it hard, but Wednesday and Sunday nights they do team training. And it can be about mechanics of the game, it can be about map training, it can be about anything that the members and the friends might bring up and talk about. But there's generally specific topics that they cover every Wednesday and Sunday, and I think it's a brilliant service to the community that What University and Ravvi are doing. Of course, check Ravvi out on Twitch. Down below will be the link. And he's just kicking back here. Let's have a look at this tank. It's a pretty good looking tank. No, it doesn't normally go that fast. We'll speed up the replay and slow it back down again now because the action's back. Missed that shot. He didn't miss it. I did. The Centurion 5-1's the next target. He shoots him in tracks in. Psycho Tiger, I know that. NZAD clan. Looking to shoot again. Shoots him again, takes him down to 644, which is less hit points than Ravvi has now. Looking at the top of the turret, gets him again. Still with the standard ammunition, nothing wrong with that. 2-1 the score now. Centurion 5-1 cops it by artillery. I don't know where that one went. It looked like it went a little bit to the left or maybe a little bit right. Waiting, aims it, takes his time, shoots him, and that brings the score up to 3-1. 2 of those 3 kills Ravvi's got, so he's going to be pretty happy with himself. 2 out of the 3 kills belong to Ravvi. In the T44-100, 2,251 hit points of damage done, 230 damage blocked, 576 assisted damage. And I'll tell you what, if I know Ravvi, I reckon he's just getting up. That's what he was shooting at then. He's zooming in and out like a crazy man, and he's looking over there at the Pershing. Shoots the Pershing in the side for 266 hit points. Brings his damage up to 2,500 damage. And he does get spotted, so pulls right back. Sees the back of the T-29 and thinks, you beauty, but where's that T-71 shooting from? Right at the top, where the lighthouse is, right on the top of that hill. Goes to the post again. Doesn't damage the T-29. The T-29 doesn't damage him either, which is probably not too bad. 538 hit points remain on Ravvi's T44-100. His platoon mates are both still alive, which will make him feel pretty good about that. He's reloading the premium ammunition now. Looks like he's thinking about taking on maybe the VK100 that might have gone all the way around the lighthouse. Maybe he's going to change his mind and try and get rid of those tanks there. Did you see that Comet? That Comet just about nearly flipped his tank there. I don't think he was ever going to flip it. A little bit indecisive, that's okay. It's better than making a wrong move. And there's the VK. No, Stegs gets the VK, sends the top tier German heavy tank back to the garage. Top tier in this game anyway. Ravvi's looking up there, looking for that T-71 DA. That's what was shooting him. Might only be a tier 7, but it's an auto loader, and it also can take apart Ravvi's T44-100 pretty goddamn quickly. Puts one into the side of the Pershing. Gets some more assisted damage as well. Assisted damage into the T29 in the Pershing. Shoots the Pershing. And now looks like he might be changing his mind again, looking for a different angle of attack. 5-4 is the score. They're winning, but only by 1 tank. Ravvi's on 2 kills, 2,769 hit points of damage done. 550 damage block, 744 assist. Looking around this corner for the T71 DA. It's also the T29 in a pretty good hold down position, but he's a one-shot, the T29. That's John Winger. John Winger from Daddy Clan. Looks like, where is he? He's looking Ravvi's way. Goes a little bit high, that shot. Not known for their accuracy, are they? And it looks like the T29 may have put a shot into where he thought Ravvi might have been. Ravvi on 538 health, 2,769 hit points of damage done. 550 blocked, 744 assist. Check him out on Twitch. Check out What University. Their links are going to be all down the bottom, along with all the other stuff that I normally put there. I encourage you to check out all the links that are down there. There's my links there. There's Little Stewie's links. It's all happening. Water Tanks community contributors are everywhere. Artillery takes a swing and a miss, which is always a good feeling. And wow, is that a Panther? Is that a Panther that's... No, I don't think he is AFK. He's aiming Ravvi's way. Doesn't pen the Panther. The Panther doesn't pen him either. So he won't be too upset, but he'll be thinking, come on, Panther, where is he? He must be behind that rock. Interesting place for a Panther to be, but, you know, maybe he's got his reasons. Quick drink of this. Nothing worse than it goes. Oh, there you go. Ravvi gets a shot into the Panther as his platoon mate picks up the kill, and that brings the lead back 6-5. Well, see that big bit of concrete just go flying through the air. Big bit of concrete, big bit of column was kicked up by the comet, and it just went flying through the air, looking towards a Tiger P. This might not kill the Tiger P, but it's going to take it down very low indeed. Showing great patience. 6.5 minutes left on the clock. He knows the T29, and he knows the T29 will be aiming his way. Tiger P was on pretty low hit points as well. But Tiger P, not a one-shot. The T29 is certainly a one-shot. So it throws a couple of blindies in there, just in case. You never know your luck in a big city. 6-5 is the score. Not quite enough vision to spot out the T29. Now the T29 could have backed right around this hill. Who knows? Tiger P, it could be, he's probably still there, or he might have not have backed further below. Not too sure. 6-5. 6-5's the score. To quicken up the replay here. Just taking blind shots here. There's the T29. He says, I have you now. Well, no, I don't. 198 hit points. Looking. Oh, is that going to... Crazy not to. Goes for the HE. Keeps the aim circle in the roughly where it was. Shoots. I reckon he hit him that time. But of course, he's no longer spotted, so we're not sure how many hit points the T29 is still on. Still got the HE loaded and ready to rock and roll. The T29 right behind that rock now. Looks like he didn't take too much damage. I mean, that could have went anywhere. Could have hit the rock. It's a Russian gun after all. Not the most accurate gun in the game. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Lands the shot but doesn't pen. It is HE. Who said HE always does damage? That one misses as well. He's got one HE round left. Looks like he's going to try, and doesn't quite get it on that occasion. 6-5 is the score. 2 kills to Ravvi from What University Clan. 2 kills, 3,014 hit points of damage. He's out of HE rounds. He's got one standard, one left. T29 certainly looking his way. Doesn't even aim. Shoots and bounces, and he says, no, I'm not playing this game anymore. It's time to relocate. It's time to try something different. He's sat there for a while. He's done his job though. He's done 3,014 hit points of damage so far. 2 kills. His platoon mate's done 2 kills as well. And look like Ravvi's going to be going all the way around the lighthouse, flying like a T44-100 possessed. Shoots and kills the SU-12244. Sorry we missed that one, folks, but we're running out of time. Here comes Ravvi coming down, taking the low ground on Cliff. hoping to flank the T-29 for a start, and then start working on whatever else might be camping down in the back. Shoots him in the back and send him back to the garage. That's my old mate John Winger, as some of his friends might call him. 9-5 continues to drive forward, continuing to drive around. Anything going to be back here? There's 2 tank destroyers in this team. The T-28 HTC last spotted over there in the west. There's the Tiger P. There's got to be one up here. Surely it's a Striv. This is the position built for a Striv. This position is exactly what a Striv lives for. That's why Ravvi continues to look in that direction. The Striv kills his platoon mate, Stegs. Ravvi gets spotted, and there's the Striv facing Ravvi's way, but not really aiming at him. He's a little bit too low. Tiger P goes down anyway to his platoon mate. There's a Tiger. How many hit points was that Tiger 1 on? I'm not too sure. Ravvi blocks the Tiger 1 from that corner. Doesn't penetrate the heavy tank concept. That's the second personal reward tank from the first set of personal missions. He aims again, gets himself his 5th kill. Now all of a sudden he's on a top gun. There's 3 tanks remaining. I'd be fancying myself if I was him. There he is. There's the top gun as the 2-minute siren goes off. Only 2 tanks remaining. There's the Artie, and here is the back of the Striv. Shoots him once, takes him down to 719 hit points. And the Striv is taking evasive actions. Yes, 51 gets killed by the GW Panther. And what's this guy doing? He blocks, doesn't bounce him the first time. It's a bit of argy-bargy going on. Takes him, keeping him, face-hugging him, wants to get behind or to the side of the Striv. Shoots him once, keeps him tracked, and that's going to be game. I reckon the Striv will be giving up around about now. Tries for the ram kill, doesn't quite get it. 6 kills, 14-7 is the score. Must have been a 14 versus 14. Yep, that's what it looks like. And we'll call that one a win. Not only a win, if I know Ravvi, it'll be an ace tanker. It is an ace tanker mastery badge. Bruiser medal, duelist, 5 for effect, bonds, high caliber, top gun, top score. 4,326 damage, 6 kills, 1643, base experience, 45 shots fired, 33 hit. There were some blind shots, so you can't blame him for that. 20 penetrated. It's a little bit low. Some of it, there was the HE rounds, of course, that he threw into the T-29, and there were a few shots that weren't properly aimed, but look, he carried it. He had the carry pants on. That's 4 short. When I say not properly aimed, it wasn't being critical. That was just as you're driving along, you might shoot some stuff. 76,500 credits. That's after tax with a premium account. And that 14-minute game, that was patience. Very well-deserved win from Ravvi and his platoon mates, Stegs and Jet 1999. From what university? Check out what university. Links down below. Training's on Wednesdays and Sunday nights at I think it's 8:30 Melbourne, Sydney time, as far as I'm aware. And all welcome. Just send them a message. Links will be down there. Ravvi also on Twitch. His link will be there down below with all the other stuff. Jagdpanzer General, thank you very much for that replay in the T-103. Huntsman from Daddy, thanks for the Skoda game. You legend. And jumphoner from 1AR in the Progetto, the Progetto 46, the premium auto reloading Italian tank. And I wind up the video before the voice goes. Thank you very much for the replays, everybody. Thanks for watching. Take care and see you all next time.